Well, hello, and thanks for watching my little video. I'm going to show you how to first put in the two rear seats of a 2020 Ford Transit Connect XLT. I have this van. I've had it for, I guess 6.5 years now, and it's been a really good one. It's been my adventure mobile. I've taken it every state that I can drive to in the U.S., including Alaska, half of Canada. This has been my adventure mobile. However, I am just about ready to trade it in, and that's kind of a sad day. It's been a really good car. Again, it's my 2020 Transit Connect XLT, and this is what I've got with the seats out. This is normally the way I drive it, because I've been very much known to throw a bicycle back here. I've got a bed that I made that with a little elevation to it, so I store my stuff under the bed and sleep here. And this is what we have on when you're looking this way. I'll go ahead and walk us over to the middle seats also. And with these seats, if you see these four right here, those are what hold the middle seats in. They'll also connect these two mechanisms right back here. So in a little bit, I'll take these four nuts off and get these seats on, but I'm going to start now with the front. I'm sorry, the back seats. Let's start with the back seats. And yeah, I kind of hate to see this car go, but I got different needs now. So this is the I'm going to walk back inside, step into the side sliding door, and here you will see these bolts right here. There's one. Don't worry about the back hole. When they go back in, they're going to go into that hole. And these two are for the right hand, the passenger seat in the US anyway. And these are where you're going to run the bolts. This is what the seat looks like here. This will fit into here. They'll go into the hole there, and it's going to go together very smoothly. Let me show you what you actually need for this job. It's not something you're likely to have in your toolkit. You will have this very likely, very possibly. It is simply a 3/8 inch wrench, the good old wrench. And this is a this is a 15 millimeter wrench. These are going to be for the front. They will go on right there. I don't think I really needed maybe I did need it's been a while since I bought these. Maybe I did need the deep well. That's what I have anyway. That is a 15 millimeter. And this guy is unusual. Check out all the points on that. It's an SK tool, and it is a T50. A T50. I think I got this at Lowe's, one of the big box hardware stores. SK is the brand, a T50. And where that is going to go, if you see these, four of these will hold the back seats down, it will go right into there. And this one actually is quite loose there. 4 bolts for each seat. The back seats are quite simple. But first of all, take a note where the seat belt pulls are. They are on the outside for all 4 of these seats. They are on the outside, passenger side in the US and driver side again the US, which means the seat belt is going to go on the inside. Seat belt, and also I know the middle seats, and I think maybe not the back seats. The middle seats also have a armrest, but this is going to go to the middle, whichever side you are putting in. This seat belt to the middle. That's obviously so the seat belts will connect. We need to have those. Okay, I'm going to set this in. I will get the left side rear started. Back in a bit. The first back seat is in place. The there's a pin back here. This is where the little screw goes in, this side, which would be here on this one. A little pin will drop into here to let you know you are in the right place. And you're also going to want to make sure to do the front ones that the seat is all the way to the back. And when I do the back ones, I'll pull this forward. So I've got access to these. Should be able to move these a little bit by hand. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I'm going to go down far enough just to clear, maybe a little bit further. Up, backwards. Yes, because the last thing I did was to take those out. So we're going to go in just far enough to clear this. Let me see if I have. Okay, I think I need to go a little further. So we will just do that. And I know, exciting video. So having done that, I'm going to go to the back two and put them in the same way. The back two seats are quite simple, and when I take these seats out, which I won't do in this video because it is quite obvious, simply remove these two, remove the two in the back, and these seats will lift back out. Okay, kind of obvious. It is a little more challenging to do the middle two seats. I'll spend just a bit more time on those, but this is how you put the back seats in and take them out the same way. Basically, remove those 4 screws and lift the seat out. Back again when I'm working on the front. And the rear seats have been installed. A quick little hint. These front two, if you start these, and I think it's easier to, don't put them all the way down. Put them far enough that you can move the this forward or backwards. But whenever you get the last two, if you leave the little bit of play in these, you'll be able to line those up easier. Also, put those seats in pretty snug. Make sure you snug those bolts. If you're the person sitting back in those back seats, or front seats for that matter, the middle seats, and your seat is wobbly, you're probably going to get a little bit nervous and wonder about the guy who put those seats in there. So I've got this first, well, let me go do this first. Let me do this. Something you might or might not know, underneath this is this, a little secret compartment. Did you know that was there? You can store some valuables there. They're out of sight. Most people don't know about that. I'll have to vacuum that a little bit too whenever I'm done with this. But yeah, a secret compartment. Pretty cool. So you feel a little safer. Well, I've put these 2 bolts on. I fought this in, and yes, these the middle seats are definitely more of a challenge. You kind of have to. There's how they're going to go in. That one, and the same over here. And this guy, if you don't want this in here, this will lift off. You can even take it all the way off. This one's going to fight me, but it goes on easily. I just, it'll pop off. There it is. So it's a little easier to get to these 2 nuts there. To put the nuts on the bolts. Well, I got it off. I'll just leave it off because I got it working there. And these can be difficult to line up with fitting it back in the back. So what I just did, it got caught in the back, locked itself there. So what I just did was to pop this, and that came up there. Then I lined these up, these 4, popped it back down there, gave it a hard push, it locked in. Well, we'll see. Back in a little bit. I got a seat and a half to put in. One last quick notes. These middle seats are almost, I think they actually are impossible to put in unless you've got this separated here. If they're collapsed, you will not be able to put these seats in. But having like that, You can do it if your seats are collapsed. You can simply pull this, and that will allow the mechanism to open or to close, whichever way you want to go. That's how you do that. So, as I've got a great big dump truck driving right in front of the house, I think that's all I have to show you. That's how you put them in. The back seats are particularly easy. The front seats you kind of have to manhandle a little bit. You have to wrestle them. Those 4 bolts for each seat, that mechanism I just showed you, and you can do it. I'm going to put this last seat in, vacuum it up a little bit, and I think I'm ready to go to the dealer and maybe drive away with something new. We'll find out. Hey, it's been fun. I hope you learned something. Bye for now.